What is up, guys? Gliscor360 here, bringing you an awesome 5th generation battle. This one's gonna be against HiddenRasta, new YouTube battler. Go check out his channel will be in the description below. Like always, this is actually gonna be a UU battle. Sorry for no uploading in a long while because I've been very busy with homework. So without further ado, let's begin. So this is the teams. It looks like it's a UU battle here, and HiddenRasta, Flying V, that's a pretty cool name. Timmy, his Rhyperior, is getting sent up first. I'm starting with Probat. Gonna go for that Banded U-turn, which is my Probat, and that's gonna do a respectable amount of damage considering its amount of defense on Rhyperior. Gonna go into Rotom here. He makes an epic prediction, doesn't go for Self-Arc, goes for that Rock Slide. That's gonna take me out first turn despite my defensive investments. So, he looks like he's Life Orb, that might be why. So, I'm gonna go into Sceptile, go for that Leaf Storm to potentially do a lot of damage to whatever he switches into. Unfortunately, it does avoid the attack, which is really unfortunate, because that Eruption would do so much less. Go into Suicune, because I figure it can probably take it less, and I do have, the pressure going on. Sorry, I haven't narrated in a while, so don't expect a really good narration here. So, getting my leftovers recover here is gonna go into his Rotom, and I'm gonna go for Calm Mind here. And right off the bat, this is I predict him to predict me to go for a switch, and I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam, and I was luckily right. And he goes for the T-Wave, predicting the switch, and I'm gonna be able to pull off an Ice Beam. Luckily, I don't get paralyzed, so that would have been just horrible. So now that he's at low enough health, I predict him to go for the Leaf Storm. Very nice prediction. So I'm gonna go into my Sceptile to take it. Leaf Storm, Thunder Wave, not Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, whichever one is better. So he goes for that Leaf Storm, gets his White Herb. I don't exactly know why. I've never really seen a White Herb variant of Rotom, but I'm sure it can be used to some degree of variation. So unfortunately, I missed the second Leaf Storm in a row, so that's gonna really hurt me this battle, since Sceptile does look it could be very effective against a lot of his Pokemon. Go for the Giga Drain, because that's really all I can do. Maybe I should have gone for the Leaf Storm and hoped for the Speed Rise, but it doesn't really matter as he sends in a Scarf Punch Grow. So he goes for the Brave Bird. That's definitely gonna take me out. I just left him in because I knew Recoil should do quite a respectable amount. And he gets a Moxie Boost. I'm gonna go into a Zoomerl, scare him out with the Aqua Jet, but I'm really not gonna go for the Aqua Jet. Gonna go for the Waterfall, predicting switch, and it turns out to go into Sableye. It's gonna do about half damage. I predict I'm getting ahead of myself here. Predict that Will-O-Wisp, and I'm gonna go for the switch out. Go into Suicune since it's already paralyzed, but he predicts that and goes for the Confuse Ray. Nice play on his part. So, here off the bat, I think I'm gonna go for the, Calm Mind. Do I go for that? He switches out. He's gonna go into his, no, I think I go for no, I predict this and go for the Scald, but, I attacked myself. I remember predicting that switch and then attacking myself. That was very unfortunate. So he goes for the Earthquake. That's gonna do quite a bit of damage despite me being Bold Nature and max HP. So I'm confused, attack myself again, so I'm not able to Scald either time, which is very unfortunate. So I'm gonna go ahead and not switch out because I want to save Suicune for later. He predicts that and goes for the Rock Slide, and that's gonna be able to take me down to really low health. So Azelf, I'm pretty sure can still take him up for Psychic, which luckily takes him out and the crit didn't matter. And yeah. Unfortunately, I do run Life Orb, and I don't really think it's worth saving Azelf for later. Oh man, I'm tired, so I just leave it in as death fodder. And he gets a Moxie Boost here. Now this time he's not really afraid of me. Goes for that Brave Bird, Moxie Boost, Stab, 120 base power, Adamant Natured probably. And it doesn't take me out, luckily. That's why I sent in the Zoomerl. Didn't go into the Suicune because I knew it was paralyzed and I just wouldn't be able to attack. So luckily I do get some leftovers recovery, not that it mattered much because it's going to go ahead and not switch to his Sharpedo Speed Boost variant. So I'm going to go for the Aqua Jet right off the bat. He's going to go for the Crunch. That's going to take me out. Speed Boost here, I don't really care. I'm going to go into my Crobat. Despite Crobat being a little bat here, it does have pretty respectable defenses. as well as a pretty median HP. Like, you'd be surprised, Corvat's actually pretty bulky, as shown here, as I take this most likely Adamant Sharpedo super effective Life Orbed Ice Fang. So, I'm gonna go for that banded U-turn, that's gonna be able to take him out. So, looking here in my favor. So I'm gonna go into Suicune just for the pure sake of getting that extra bit of leftovers recovery. 1/16 of health is always useful. So he's gonna go into his Typhlosion here, go for that Eruption, probably Scarfed, and that's gonna do quite a bit of damage. I'm just hoping I can pull off the Scald, and luckily I do. If I wouldn't be able to Scald there, that would have been game on my part, because he would have won. Anyways, now that he has damage on him, I'm really not too worried because I'm predicting that he is Scarfed, and indeed it looks like he is, or else he would have gone for the Flamethrower having Blaze activated. And I'm going to rest here, and it's going to recover me to full health. Now I gotta wait a couple turns, as he's going to go for the Struggle a couple times, and that's going to be doing quite not very much at all. In fact, it's doing more to him than it is to me, and I'm just recovering it off of leftovers. He struggles a second time, given that his PP was drained from pressure, so I'm not very worried anymore. I know I'm gonna wake up next turn, and I figure his next Pokemon is probably gonna be Sableye, so I sped up this huge Stalwart of 4 times speed, because I'm really not interested in narrating huge Stalwart. As you can see, it's just pretty much a gigantic Stalwart of me Calm Minding, then he subbing, then me attacking myself. So I'm going to take this time to describe where you can find me. I'm going to be at Fusion Volts most of the time. I'm not really using YouTube that much anymore, but I'm sure I will still upload in the future. So look forward to that, and yeah, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out this, what's his face? HiddenRasta. He's a new YouTuber, so I suggest you to check him out. Probably he's gonna upload his version of the battle, so I'm gonna leave that in the description below, as well as his channel and the link to Fusion Volts. So thank you all, and enjoy the rest of the match.